Hi, I'm Michael Sudbury of Myofascial Release of Salt Lake. I recently had the chance to work with a young man who woke up one morning and had lost the use of his arm. He couldn't lift it, the arm was numb, he had no grip strength. He went, of course, and got everything checked out, lots of tests, imaging. The specialists were trying to decide what to do. In the meantime, he had also heard about myofascial release, and we were treating. His arm was getting better. It took about 2 months for him to really get his use back, and all the medical procedures unnecessary. Here's his story.
What first happened was with my arm was it sort of built up to it. I was under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, and it was just building up over time. More and more back pain, more and more my shoulders just fell out of place. And one morning I just woke up and I couldn't move it at all, hardly. It was like a wet noodle there, just hanging by my side. They took another MRI a while later of the right shoulder itself, and that showed in the brachial plexus, it showed some masses and lumps, and something else underneath the armpit as well. And they thought those were cancerous tumors. It was pretty weak. Very limited functionality, not completely dead, but it was like this entire section just wouldn't fire. I could use this part a little bit, could hardly write with my fingers, they were numb, but...
You couldn't grab things, couldn't use your hand?
No, I couldn't grab anything heavy at all, couldn't hold on to things.
So as I recall, I would see you do a lot of trying to move your shoulder and arm, and you just could not do this motion. Could you demonstrate what you couldn't do?
Yeah. Well, that's what I can do now, and before, just really just struggling using all my other muscles to try to raise that up.
And it wasn't going?
No.
It wasn't going.
I talked to a lot of people. I went to a lot of different places, cancer doctors, neurologists, sports medicine guys, lots of different opinions. Everything from cancer to muscular dystrophy to just a nerve injury. So, I heard a recommendation from a friend. I had no idea what it was. I actually came here thinking you'd stick something in me and electrocute me or something like that. So I had no idea. I was very happy to see it wasn't anything like that.
Great.
And it worked great. Just really exactly what it felt like I needed. And I just found it finally. So
Glad to hear that.
For the time frame I was told by the neurologist, he was saying for this type of injury to the nerves, it should take about 6 months to a year.
And what has it been?
It's been about 3 months, and
you've been doing that for a while too.
Yeah, full function, returning strength, not fully healed, but very strong compared to how it was.
In less than half the time
of
what the neurologist said.
The tumors and masses, they did another MRI and that showed them shrink a considerable amount. So the ones intertwined with the brachial plexus, those are linked with the nerve damage and were just sort of built up from there. And the one under attached to the lymph node just almost disappeared completely.
So you're saying
on the next MRI, because I actually went and got a myofascial treatment. It's just something I felt in there, and I had it worked on, and in the next MRI, nothing there.
So myofascial release helped those masses reduce?
Oh yes.
Excellent.
Yes. I just feel more connected into my body overall. Just mental and physically healthier.
Great. Greater range in your limbs? Your
Yeah,
neck?
much greater range, much more, not bound to my body as much, not feeling constricted.
Awesome. Your posture?
Yeah, posture's improving, everything's just getting better. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Anyone feeling that there might be something off at all in their body, anyone feeling bound by something, or even if you're feeling healthy, give it a try and you might be surprised what comes up.
Great. Thank you, Cole,
Yeah,
for
no
taking the time to
problem.
do this. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. Every body, every situation is different, and absolutely you should go check out medical options if you feel that they're needed. But whatever you got going on, myofascial release can be a big help. I hope you'll consider it. Thanks.